Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the aviator. I'm your United States Aviator, and welcome back to... Nothing. This is not a welcome back. This is a special little thing that I'm doing right now. A few of you have asked me to do this tier list. And I was like, if I'm gonna do this tier list, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna do it fairly, and I'm gonna give my honest opinions on every single character as I list them off. Now, my tier list is heavily influenced not only because of the games, but it's also heavily influenced by the Hunger Games series. So characters that would have been lower are now clearly higher, and I'll explain that. I'm gonna give an in-depth explanation of every character and why I'm putting them there, and you guys will see it real time. So we're gonna start here at the top with Akane. Danganronpa 2. Where do I want you? So Akane is one of these weird characters. One of the characters, like, there's always a character at the end, and you're like, did you have any kind of character development? How did you survive? She's Danganronpa 2's that character. So natively, I would give her a C based on that. I'd bump her up to B for two reasons. Akane is gonna sit at a B tier character. Her keeping Minimaru was really fantastic, and I feel like that did enough for me to just secure that she's had at least one real bond, and she was very sad to see it go. Also, in the Flames of Hope episode, the largest game to date on this channel, 99 competitors, she came in first. So she is a force to be reckoned with. I can't put her as a C tier. She might have gotten lucky that in episode because Gundam should have won, but that bumps her up to B tier. So if we move along to Angie, the Atua Praiser herself, she didn't really do much in the games besides comfort Himiko and people, but she also really only did that to you know, sway them to the side of Atua. So I think I gotta give her a C. She didn't really have too much development. She may have had development later, but she has been hilarious. She hasn't done much in the Hunger Games, but I'm gonna have, well, she is a knight. She is a glorious knight, but she's also the only knight that has not made a bracket next to Kurokuma, so she's gotta be a C tier. She's down there. If we go on to Hina. Hina's also one of those weird characters where, like, how did you make it to the end? And she hasn't really done... Hold on. I can't say that she hasn't done much in the Hunger Games series. She is on both brackets, and she's one of the only repeat winners from season 1. So she's a really strong... She's a sleeper pick if I've ever seen one. She didn't really do much in the... Oh man, she didn't do much in the anime either. In Danganronpa 3. Hina, I do love you to bits, and I think I gotta put you in a C too. I'm gonna be harsh with these ones, you guys. I gotta be harsh. Togami. You are a sack of crap. But in Ultra Despair Girls, your very ending scene made me think you were a little bit less of a sack of crap, so I'm actually gonna put you in B tier. B for Byakuya Celeste. Holly Jolly Celeste. Prior to that episode, she probably would have been sitting at C tier too. I'm gonna have a lot in C tier if I'm being honest. That's like my middle tier. Her free time events were great though. I also have to go based on free time events, so do I want you on the same tier as you guys? You didn't really have too much character development, you just continued to lie. Yeah, you're gonna be C. I don't know who's gonna be the first the bottom tier character. That's gonna be interesting. Chiaki. Hold on, do we have both versions of Chiaki on this thing, or is it just regular, encompassed, all-together Chiaki? It's just Chiaki. It's just one Chiaki. In that case, Chiaki... Is she gonna be the first A tier? Am I putting Chiaki at A tier? Yeah, she contributed a lot. I'm gonna go A tier. Chiaki won in preseason and she had to pick up what's freaking thing in postseason or in actual season. So I'm hoping for her. She's gonna go on A tier. But then we go to Chihiro. The ultimate. Gone far too soon. S tier, absolutely. Chihiro is at the very top. And let me tell you why. Not only are they the ultimate. Not only is he... What is... He died far too soon, but he also... His legacy continued through Danganronpa 1 with Alter Ego and Danganronpa 2. He was... Chihiro's accomplishments just really carried this season. They would... Not the season, the series. People would not survive if it wasn't for freaking Alter Ego and Chihiro's work. So even after death, Chihiro, you're at the very top. You're an S tier character. Fuyuhiko. The man who donned a slingshot himself. One of the only people to use it. And one of the people to use it in a game and then also win that game. But also in the games themselves. I did like his slowly becoming a great character. So I think I'm gonna put him at A tier too. He's gonna join Chiaki. Gonta, the sweet innocent boy. Is Gonta S tier? I think I have to put Gonta as A tier. He didn't really have, as much as I love Gonta and he's just a sweet boy, he didn't really have much character development. And I know this is gonna be such a hypocritical statement after I say this and then go to, well now, Gundam had some character. I'm gonna put Gonta at A tier. A solid character. I wish he wouldn't have died at all, but he's there. He's A tier. Gundam, no explanation. He's just, look guys, I love Gundam to bits. I love him more than my love for him burns with the hot intensity of 1,000 suns. Gundam Tanaka, the supreme overlord of ice. At the very top. I don't know, Gundam just has amazing quotes. There are days where I literally say, open sesame pandemonium, or it's just great. He's just fantastic. He's a god tier character. He is S tier. He is joining Chihiro. Hajime. Honestly, if I were to take regular Hajime, I would probably put him at B tier. But since he evolved into Wizard Robe Hajime, he would be like B+. So he'd be like right in between here. But the fact that he became the sheepy boy who took a win, the Hunger Games has transformed him from B to A in my book. Hifumi. I don't really want to put him as my first D tier. He is though. Hifumi, you're not some trash, but you didn't do too much in the game, and you didn't really evolve too much in the games, and you're not great in the Hunger Games. This season you had a couple second places, you haven't done terrible, it's just... Hifumi. You gotta go in the D tier. Someone's gotta be in the D tier, and I do definitely rank you below Hina, Celeste, and Angie, so you gotta be D tier. Himiko. The small mage. Well, Himiko she has not evolved to S tier for me, I apologize. Originally, prior to Tinko dying, she would have probably been C tier. After Tinko dying, B tier. And there was also that one scene in the dojo that she held, and I was like, oh, that's adorable, and I'm a fan of that. In the games, though, she needed justice, and she finally came through with it. And I think is that enough to move her to A tier? Do I put her as an A tier folk? I like her more than Akane, and I like her more than Togami. I'm gonna put her at B tier. She's a B tier character. That's all I gotta say. That's what I gotta do. Crazy Hyoko. Yeah, that is where I would have put Kyoko at the start. Although she would have had some character development, I would have like literally done this. I would have, honestly, I thought about this, and what I would have done for her, specifically is done this and then made it a freaking C- tier. This is what I would have done had she not become Crazy Hiyoko though, because then that shot her up to like right here. And since Crazy Hiyoko Extra Large is not on this list, I might have moved her to A, but I'm gonna put her in the B tier. Am I gonna put her in the B tier? I gotta put her in the C tier. She can't. I can't do that, you guys. I like her as much as like Angie and Hina. Ibuki though, A tier. A tier Ibuki. Ibuki didn't really do much character development either, but Ibuki's just great. She's bubbly and she kept up morale and then she died and it was sad. Junko, S tier. She's a great villain. That's all I gotta say about that. And she's a member of the squad. Let's go. Good on her. And if we go to the lovely Kaede. So, no, I'm not gonna drop you there. I'm just hovering here. I love Kaede to bits and pieces. When I first played Danganronpa V3, I think I have to put Kaede at S tier because not often do trials shake me to the point where I was like, I don't really know at all who it could be, and then I was like, I'm an option. It could have been me. It was me. I was shook. I was like, what? I didn't. I was controlling this character when they committed murder, and then you know we all know what happened after that. She didn't really do it. Kaito. Kaito's a solid B tier. Kaito, he is the luminary of the stars. I say that a lot. I don't really say that a lot. What I do say a lot is, the impossible is possible, all you have to do is make it so. That is what I got from Kaito, and if you get a quote out of me that I use ever so often in my real life, then you make the upper echelon of tiers. Pimp Kazuichi. Also, didn't really evolve in the game. Did not really evolve in Danganronpa 2, but he became the ultimate pimp, so I'm gonna put him at B tier. Kazuichi's B tier for me. Kibo, the Hope Robot, didn't really do too much changing either until the very last chapter, but that's because he's a robot. He was legitimately a robot. I'm gonna put him right in between my two good boys there. He's on my A tier. Karumi's S tier. She's the best. Okay, that's all I gotta say. You guys can't convince me. As much as I love Ryoma, I do love Karumi. I love Karumi a lot. Even though she ripped that poor boy, she's great. She's a homie. Taka. Taka's a tough one. Because I know a lot of you love Taka. And I kind of like Taka, but he's not up here. He's not up here for me, you guys. He's got to be probably C. I wouldn't put him in C- that I just made so I wouldn't put anyone else in D. I'm sorry, Fumi, for dropping you in D so fast. I like Hina more than Taka. I like Celeste more than Taka. I'm gonna drop Taka here. Yeah. Although a lot of these like rows are not organized appropriately, it's just in terms of C, he's probably my least favorite of these 5 right now. He would be above Crazy Hiyoko and Celeste if they both didn't become memes. If they didn't become memes on the channel, he would have been above the both of them. The champ. Now look, I know that he gave me my first victory in the Hunger Games, and I know he's the champ, and I know he's going straight to the finale. But alright. If I'm putting Kaito at B tier, I'm gonna put Kokichi at B tier. I do. I have to. Cory in the house. I'm sorry. Korekio, C- for me. He was interesting, but the sister thing really threw me off. But Cory in the house, S tier. Let me tell you guys, Cory in the house is my homie for life. Homie, fantastic. Kyoko. I'm gonna put Kyoko at a solid B. Solid B tier. Without her, a lot of the game would not have gone as smoothly. A lot more of us probably would have been dead. Kyoko's up there. She's hanging in B tier. She might even be A tier for all I know. I gave Chiaki A tier. I do call Kyoko best girl from game 1, so I'm gonna put her in A tier. You're up there. Good on you. Leon, C minus. C minus, because he killed Sayaka, which is great. So he's not a D tier, but other than that, he didn't really do much. But also, this is unfair for Leon because I have never done his free time events. And I've never done his Ultimate Talent Development Plan either. So, at some point I'm gonna have to do that for him and Sayaka. That might be a fun duo stream for them. I might do that, the two of them. Mahiru. I like Mahiru's design a lot, but as a character, probably also in the C tier. Probably. Maki. Do I? No, I can't do that to Maki. Maki's probably A tier for me. I like me some character development, and she went from cold-hearted and didn't want to talk to anybody to, hey, let's do some nightly training. I want my boys to get back together, and I will murder you, Monokuma, for ending my boyfriend's life. Makoto. The king of luck, he's going in the S tier. Why? Why though? Why? So, normally, you saw I was about to put him in the A tier, but his luck transcends the actual games and went into the Hunger Games for that one win he got that one time, where there were like, what, 10 people left and they all died in an arena event except for him? That's gonna take you to S tier. That man's is S tier. Mikan. Let's start her at C and then think. I don't know. Do I want to bump her up to B? How do I feel about her in relation to... See, now I can do this. Now that I have a good lot, I can put them in relation to people. I like her less than Kaito. I think I probably like her about the same as everyone in C tier. That's probably fair, and I like her more than Leon, so there we go. Mew. The gorgeous girl genius. The loudmouth, sailor mouth, freaking B tier, A tier. She was also the first winner of the Hunger Games. She started it all. I have to put her at A tier. She's a homie. She's not S tier, but she's definitely A tier. Mondo. So I have played a lot of his and Chihiro's free time events, so I do like him more than Leon. So I probably would have put him at C tier. But the fact that he's Silver Medal Mondo and has the most second place victories in the games takes him to B tier. Mukuro. A tier. I really do like Mukuro. I'm gonna put her at A tier. It's only because of... I guess if you take all of the content that she's in Danganronpa 3, that one novel, extra novel that it was in Trigger Happy Havoc, and Danganronpa 0, I think altogether I like Mukuro a lot. And I tell you guys that all the time. Nagito is an interesting case. The Trap Master. B. I like him about as... I think I just have all the rivals as B tier. Look at this. Kokichi, Togami, Nagito. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. I like them all. They're all B tier characters. Nekamaru. Interesting case. He's also very static the entire time, but he's a good static character. Like him more than Ifumi, like him more than Leon, like him more than Mikan. Do I like him more than everyone in here? I do. I like him less than everyone here. Probably in leagues with these folks, yes. Peko. Peko... I wish I got more from Peko. I do, but she's a good knight, so I'm gonna put her at B tier. I do like Peko, and I like her undying devotion for her young master. Now if we move on to Rantaro. We don't have a lot from Rantaro either. I did play his Ultimate Talent Development Plan. It was so long ago, I don't really remember much of the events. That means he's not that memorable, so I'm gonna put him in a B tier. But he is the Wish King, so he might be an A tier character. Ooh, his evolution from Wish Ring to Wish King. Look at that. That's how my brain works. That's how much the Hunger Games influences this my perception of these characters. He was at B tier, then he was Cheeseburger Rantaro, and that would have put him at A tier, and then he became S tier by becoming the Wish King and taking a win. Ryoma. Solid B. Solid B tier character. I'm not gonna put him in C tier. You guys, he's like one of my lesser known favorites, but he's one of my faves. He's definitely not like A tier, but he's probably upper B tier. He would probably be like here, maybe even right above Himiko. Somewhere in between those two. He's there, either first or second in B tier. Sakura. So look, I don't know if you guys know, but Sakura is actually one of my favorite characters in Trigger Happy Habit. She's just a good character, and the fact that she was the traitor, and her chapter 4 shenanigans, not even shenanigans, I feel bad for how she died, but I have to put her in S tier, and she's the buff knight, don't forget about that. Sayaka. Freaking Sayaka. Alright, time for Shuichi. Alright. If I'm going to be fair to Sayaka, I'd have to put her at C tier. If I'm being absolutely fair. How do I feel about her? F tier. For freaking Sayaka. Do I actually... As a character though, as a character I would put her at C tier. From the minimal amount of screen time that she had, there's a lot of story to be told about Sayaka, so I'm gonna have to put her at C tier. Bottom C tier, close to D tier, almost D tier really, but I'm gonna put her at C. Shuichi, great protagonist. Is he... I would have actually preferred playing the game as Kaede, so I'm gonna put him at A tier actually. Shuichi, my homie, you're at A tier. A tier is filling up fast. I feel like I want like a limit. I think I'm gonna... No, we're not gonna set a limit. That's gonna sway my judgment and be unfair to everyone down here. Sonya, Miss Sonya, Sheep Wrangling Sonya, S tier. Yep, S for Sheep Wrangling. Tenko, probably... Ooh. So look, I would put Tenko at C tier, but I actually say degenerate males more times than I would like to in my existence, so she's gonna be bumped up to B tier. Teru has made me laugh, so I almost put him at D tier because he is undoubtedly a creep, but I'm gonna put him at C tier. I'm gonna put him at C tier because Mama Teru is great, and she's fantastic. She raised her boy, right? Question mark? I don't know how he became the degenerate that he is, the degenerate male. Toko. Alright, so Toko is a very special case. A very, very special case. Trigger Happy Havoc Toko would go here. Absolutely. But, and I will also go out of order real quick and bring up Komaru. Because Komaru would have been like A tier for me regardless. But Ultra Despair Girls, Toko got a whole heck of a lot of character development. And Komaru and Toko as a unit, they go in my S tier. Every single time. Every single time. And because Jack is also a part of Toko, I'm gonna have to put her in S tier too. Toko and Komaru are my favorite combination. Alone, they wouldn't be S tiers. I don't think. Komaru is a flip-flop. She might be S tier some days. She might be she would be A tier. Without Toko, she's kind of some trash. I won't lie. But with Toko, together as the Ultra Despair Girls, they are absolutely S tier, and you can fight me over that. Tsumugi. So look, I have a lot of mixed feelings about Tsumugi. I liked her as a mastermind. I would honestly put her as an A tier mastermind. But I'm gonna move her down to B tier, because during my playthrough of freaking V3, something happened where I gave her a gift and I knew that she liked it, but then she didn't give me an event afterwards, and I was like, so you just made me waste time, huh? Okay, I'm moving on to someone else. You made my hit list. I hope you die, Tsumugi. And then it turns out she was a mastermind. Fat Togami. A tier if I've ever seen an A tier man, I tell you what. Hiro. I think I will put Hiro at C tier. I like him more than Leon, and his light novel from Ultra Despair Girls, the one that he was a part of, I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put it at C tier. He probably would have been a D tier, but he might even be B tier after that. He's somewhere in here. In fact, he's here now, and then how he looks in Danganronpa 3, his upgraded look, I'm gonna put him at B tier. He look, guys, he got decked out. He was top notch. All right, moving along. Oh crap, who are you? Which one are you? Are you? No, you're Penny. Are you Pennyworth? Yes, you're Pennyworth. The other one's Fuyuhiko, and the other one's Fujiko. Pennyworth, I guess C tier. Ayaka, know nothing about you, but you're friends with Sayaka, so I'm putting you in F tier. Chisa. Danganronpa 3 is basically all about Chisa. So, I think that they did a pretty good job of keeping her being a despair a secret up until the reveal. So I'm gonna put her... I'm gonna put her at A tier. I did like her interactions with her class before. You know, everything went downhill very fast. Daisaku, you gotta go D tier, my boy. If you had been around longer and got any other kind of shine and any other kind of content, you would have been higher, but I feel like you were gone way too soon. Fujito, I think? Either Fujito or Fujiko. I think this one is Fujito and the other one's Fujiko. I could be wrong, but since I can't tell you two apart, I think I'm gonna actually put you both at... You go here, because I remember your story, and I like you as a human being, with Kyoko. You might actually go higher. You might actually be C tier. The Grand Boy, S tier. Undoubtedly. If you don't know, then you know. If you don't know, now you know. Great Gozu. As a fan of professional wrestling, I have to put him at A tier. I do. It's just what I do. Azuru, probably B, A. Hey, where's Hajime? I want him at A tier. We'll put him here now. Hajime is in the same tier. I guess I should put them in the same tier. That's fine. They're both A tier. I'll take that. I think Azuru is an A tier mystery. Haiji F. Hiroko. I actually like you more than Hiro, so you're gonna go on the A tier. Canon. C tier, D tier, C tier, C tier. I'm gonna put you at C tier. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna put you with Leon, actually. That's what you would want. I'm gonna put you right next to Leon. The Madurai. They got their revenge. They got their revenge. I'm gonna put them at B tier. We'll put them at B tier. Ooh, I'll do all of the Warriors of Hope together. Where's Nagisa? There you are. Alright. Let's start with Jotaro. I'm gonna put you in a D tier, because you're seeing with the human puppet still kind of rattles me, I won't lie. Monica, honestly not the worst mastermind. I'm gonna put you in B tier. Katoko, Master of the Dark Arts, goes all the way to A tier because she is the Master of the Dark Arts. Masaru, C tier. Nagisa, he's such a good boy, to be honest. I'm gonna put him at A tier. He's a strong competitor. He's won a game. He's lost a game. Solid work. Mr. Kyoko's dad, aka Jin Kirigiri. Honestly, after reading Danganronpa 0, I kind of want to put him at D tier. He's D tier now. He's D tier because he's freaking covering up the tragedy. Juzo deserved better, so I'm gonna put him at 8. I don't like him as much as all of my A tier characters though. And I don't think I like him as much as most of my B tier characters, but I'm gonna put him in B tier. He's at the bottom of my B tier. S tier. F tier for you. Tengen, none of that for you. No, thank you. Kenshiro, you're the only person who can beat Sakura, so I'm gonna put you at B tier. Solely because, I'm afraid of you. Kizakura. I actually like Kizakura a lot, so I'm gonna put him in A tier. I think Kizakura, you only hear about him in Danganronpa 3, but he's got relationships with Jin, Kyoko, that random gym teacher who ended up dying. Just a lot of stuff, and he kept his promise. He saved Kyoko. He was just a cool dude the whole time. Kurakuma. Maybe I should do all of the bears right now. Let's take all of the bears / rabbits and do you all at the same time. The easier way to do that would be to do that and drag you over here. And then we are just back to humans after that. So, Kurakuma. C tier for me. He was a little bit too vulgar. The green one, Monodam, top tier. Monophony, probably A tier. Usami / Monami, B tier. I would put you at C tier, but I do enjoy saying your name, freaking Usami, magical girl, Usami, star, whatever. Oh no, you're not Usami, you're Monami. Usami's also down here. Usami, you're B tier, Monami, you're C tier. You're actually F tier. Look, bullying Monodam is a big no-no. You're at the bottom of the list for that, Monokid. Monosuke, you pretty much did the same thing, so you're gonna be at a D tier. Monokuma's just a legend, so I gotta put him in good old S tier. Shirakuma, F tier. Do you want to know why? Because from the get-go, I was like, no, Toko's right. Don't trust a bear. Don't trust a Monokuma. That's just a no-go. And then we turned out to be right, and I was like, yeah, screw you, Shirakuma. Screw you. Monotaro. B tier for his relationship with his mother and father, Mew and Kibo. Almost A tier, but that whole set of scenes with Monophony and him, not the best of things to be looking at. Munakata. Alright, I don't really love Munakata, but he was a good foil for Makoto. 2 different types of hope set up for Danganronpa 3 pretty nicely. Fuyuhiko's younger sister. I guess C tier. We don't really know much about her, but she had that little scene. We learned a little bit about her, so I'll put her there. Put her there at C tier. Ruruka. Once again, she's kind of a Sayaka situation. She's a backstabber, so I'll put her at F tier, but based on her character, I put her at C tier. I would. Ryoko. I actually didn't really like Ryoko as the main character in the novels. She was too forgetful, but also pretty mysterious. I'm gonna put her at C tier, actually. She wasn't terrible, but I felt like I liked every other character because they could remember things. My homie, Mitarai. I'm gonna drop you in C tier too. Well, yeah, I'm gonna drop you in C tier. Are you Sato? Yeah, you're Sato. Yes, you're Sato. Where did I put the other one? You guys can stay in the same place. Yud. So much mud. Seiko. I like Seiko's character a lot. Seiko goes to A tier. She had character development, and then she turned into a freaking incredible monster. Izuyoi, I'm gonna put you up there. A little bit lower, B tier. Izuyoi, you getting stabbed in the back by the Sweets girl, that puts you up there for some reason, because I was like, that's such a shame for you. Taichi, S tier dad. Policeman, Takaaki. I don't really know much about him, so I gotta put him in like D tier, but I like him more than the rest of you lot. I actually don't remember your name at all. But you are the person to deal with. Well, it's Takamichi, that's what your name was. I forgot your name too, so I have to actually put you down here. Kiando, S tier, absolutely. Princess Piggy? Gonna slap you there too, just for like the memes. Yasuke. I actually liked Yasuke a lot. I'm a A tier you. Yuta. Yuta, I wish you had done anything else in the games. I have to put you, for the brevity that we saw you for, you were also a little too headstrong and didn't listen, so I'm gonna put you in D tier. And then this boy. Honestly, he's the last one too. Do I want to put him in F tier? No, I don't. I gotta put him in D tier. He's... do I want to put him with Teru Teru though? That'll just be haunting the C tier. He wasn't... He looks so innocent, but he also has the brain of Teru Teru. So, I don't know how I feel about that. That combination really throws me off, so I think I gotta put him in D tier. I gotta put him in D tier. And that is it. That's my tier list. Whew. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. So with S tier, A tier... Is A tier my largest tier? A tier is my largest tier. People who couldn't quite make that S tier, but are just fantastic in their own right. And all of these people will be involved in the last game this season, so look forward to that. And this is how they will be split up. I will give everyone weapons based on their tier rankings. So, in the comments, think about this. What weapons should every tier get? From best to lowest. So if you think S tier should get like the Ancient Scepter, fitting for Katoko, Master of the Dark Arts. Or if you think F tier should get the Slingshot, go ahead and do that. I'll also list the weapons, I guess, in like the pinned comments, so check there. Yeah, so that's the lot of this. The tiers. Danganronpa, AV's top tiers will be the headline for the last episode this season. Ladies and gentlemen, in that case, I told you to stay on this year, maybe I'm taking off. Thanks for watching. Toodaloo. Play great.